Siba, Project Manager, Digital Foundation Africa. Hello, gentlemen and ladies. How are we feeling?
You're feeling good?
Wonderful. Welcome to Three Lounge. Kitty, I'll start with you.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I am good. Now, what is the Africa Digital Festival?
So, in a nutshell, the African Digital Festival is a Pan-African platform bringing together policymakers, content creators, business developers to shape the conversation about Africa's digital future.
Oh, wow.
For us, it's not just another tech event. It's about collaboration and bringing policies to bear. For MG Digital, you ask, why do we join at this point?
I am wondering.
Yeah, and for MG Digital, the conversation about Africa's digital transformation is no longer talking. It's happening now. And for us, for this skill, we believe there's a time for us to come on board to bridge between policymakers, the public, and then the conversation about the digital transformation in Africa. So yes, that's why we're on board.
I love that. Okay, now let me come to Kofi from the Digital Foundation Africa. Now, walk me through the partnership and the real mission behind the Africa Digital Festival.
Okay, so in terms of mission, the mission is basically to accelerate digital transformation. And in accelerating digital transformation, we seek to bridge the gap between policy, innovation, and skills development. So having MG on board is basically, we have a shared vision. And the shared vision is all about how best do we equip and train the next generation to get the right jobs. Talk about AI, talk about IoTs, talk about the agric space. How do we, with a shared mission, building the talent that we need to make sure we are all actually enjoying the Africa that we want? We definitely have to make sure the workforce is very competitive enough, and it's good that we actually have MG on board with a mission to accelerate digital transformation.
I love that. Okay, coming to content topics going to be discussed. Kissy, what are we looking at on what? First of all, let's start with when is going to be happening.
Okay, so we have kites almost from October all the way to December. So we have the main event in December.
Also, it's a whole process.
Yes.
That's why it's called a festival. So we have like a myriad of amazing things happening.
Oh, wow.
We're going to kick off with the dialogues. The dialogues, basically, we are looking at so many different topics. We are looking at fintech. We are looking at agri-tech. We are looking at health. We are looking at misinformation. In this age of AI and data, the right information, copyright, what's right, what's not. And then we're also going to have master classes.
Oh, wow.
We are bringing on board some partners who take deep dives into these different topics that we are going to explore. We are going to have the glitch gaming and music fest as well.
Ooh.
We are having exhibitions as well. Yes.
Coming. Okay, all these amazing things.
And we're going to have awards as well. So we have the ADF awards, and we also have the creator awards as well. So it's quite an amazing journey all the way till December when we conclude with the galas.
I love that. Now I want timelines, and let me come to Rukaya Siba, you're a project manager. Now walk me through the timelines. When does the dialogue start? When are we looking at doing all the rest of the other exciting events?
Okay, so the first one is taking place on the 17th of this month.
Of October, okay, amazing. All right.
So it's like every day we have something that we're doing. So the first thing, actually, we've started from that's the first of this month where we started. So on the 17th is when the dialogue is gonna take place.
Okay.
So we're gonna walk through from 17th to December. Yeah, I think on the 21st, right? Yeah, to 21st. We're going to do that.
Okay.
So the main festival itself is taking place on the 15th to 20th of December.
Okay.
So it's a 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a 5-day event. Now, where is it happening? Where does 17th start from? Where are we having the dialogue?
The dialogue, I think,
17th is actually starting from here.
Okay.
Executive Theatre.
Okay.
So we have 17th, we have 22nd, we have 24th and 29th.
So let's start again. 17th.
We have 17th where we are actually discussing digital media.
Okay.
We are talking about combating misinformation in the digital age.
Okay.
And then on the 22nd of October, we are working on AI readiness in healthcare. And on 24th, we are talking about tradition meets technology meets traditions. That's the agriculture forum. Yeah.
Okay.
Then the last one, we will be looking at the fintech space.
Okay.
The fintech, we are looking at beyond mobile money. What's the next frontier that is supposed
and when is that happening?
That is supposed to happen on 24th.
On 24th.
Yeah,
so we're talking 17th, 22nd,
22nd, 24th, then 29th.
Then 29th of all of October.
Yes. So for October, it's for dialogue.
Okay.
So having all the conversations that we need to have around these four topics or themes that we are going to focus on. Then in November, we'll definitely have the master classes among other activities that we're supposed to have. I think one key thing that we've also we are going to roll out is called the 50 Digital Champions, where we actually through research and through other partners that we have actually worked with, we've identified one individual that is actually making a lot of impact through technology across the country. So we are looking at 50 people across 54 African countries.
Oh, wow.
So 50, that means one innovator across 50 each country. So we are omitting the 4 because there is not a lot of digital, a lot of transformation happening in that said countries. And so we are focused on 4 for the meantime. Then from there, so each Ghana is going to unveil its innovator. Liberia, Senegal, Dakar, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Libya, Benin. We are going to have innovators that are actually coming from these spaces, and they are making a lot of impact in those areas. So it's part of the activities that we're going to have. Kiswa also mentioned the glitch. Glitch is more like esports. You know, esports that is electronics gaming, which those who have boyfriends, they always go there and play the FIFA 24 among other stuff. So this time around is a competition that's going to be across 10 African countries.
Oh, wow.
With Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, among other, and it's a whole ecosystem on its own that is we are actually discovering.
Wow.
And that partnership is through with the Esports Association of Ghana.
Yep. Amazing. All right, so we have that on go. So that's going to be happening in November.
Yes.
And in December, from the 15th to the 20th, we're going to have the main event. Now, where is the main event happening, Kiswa? Or Kofi?
It's on the low for the meantime.
But we are doing a big announcement of location, timing, speakers, and all of the exciting details to go with it. All right. I'm excited. Now, Kiswa, why should it be of significance to every single person? Why should they all be marking their calendars to join the separate events and be a part of the main events to come December?
Because, like I said, this is not just another tech forum. We are bridging the dots between connection policymakers and actually making things happen. So right from your businessman to your student to your creator to the innovator, we have everybody right there in the room having these conversations, and it's no longer just another talk. It is actually making things happen. So I mean, part of the things we are doing, we are going to bring people from MEST to actually do demos live for some of the sessions that we are going to have. We actually have people from government coming in. So when we say policymakers, it's not just a talk. We actually have government coming in to also be part of these conversations. And then fintech, all the people making the big moves. What's the next thing that's going to happen, even before it happens? And what regulations are we even putting in place when it comes to technology and data? And for us as media, what does this mean for us? I mean, MG is like a leader in this space. And so coming on board and joining us for this is not just another talk, it's actually joining the leaders in this space to be able to make it happen.
I love that. Now it's open, so the conversations are open to everybody. How do people be a part of it?
So some of them are open, others are not.
Okay, explain.
So for example, the dialogues are open, but it's with limited seats.
Okay.
As on when we open the registration, people have to register.
Okay.
And as on when the seat is up, nobody will be able to get the space.
Okay.
But so for the dialogues, it's limited space. Of course, for master classes, it's going to be paid. It's not going to be free because we are bringing experts, not just in Ghana, across the world to come train people from monetization and content development, from leveraging on digital tools within the agri space with like drone development, among other stuff, AI, building modules to make sure. So for master classes, it's not going to be free. It's going to be paid. And we're still looking at how best to go with the main festival. Part Part is going to be free, part is going to be paid events as well.
I love that. I love that. Okay, now what are the next steps? How can we all get involved? What is the way in which we can register to be a part of the conversations this month? For those that want to be a part of it, either as speakers, as sponsors, as collaborators, how do they come on board, Kiswa?
I think the first thing, and which is the easiest, is our social media pages. So both MG Digital, so TV3, 3 Extra, Onya, all the media general platforms. But then also we have a social media platform for the Africa Digital Festival. So we would encourage everybody to follow us, because that's where all the news, activities is going to happen. So please follow us at Africa Digital Festival, and also follow all the MG platforms, both for 3 and then also for Onya. We'll be right there, and also we'll have some news on the websites as well. So if you're not on social, you can just go onto our websites as well and just follow up with all the updates happening.
Amazing. Kofi, as well, how can everyone else get in contact? For someone listening, they probably want to be, they think they're the next big thing in tech, and they want to be a part of it. They want to be a speaker, or they know people that want to be speakers. How do they all tap in?
Okay, so as Kiswa said, they should stay glued to our social media handles. Africa Digital Festival, Onya Digital Foundation, but they can also still send their emails to info@adf.africa and info@mg.com.gh as well.
Yeah, wonderful. And coming to you, Rukaya, final words on why everyone should be a part of the Africa Digital Festival.
Okay, so I feel like this is not just a festival. This is like an opening doors for like most of us. It's for us to now come out, showcase what we do, especially like when it comes to the farmers, because we need to educate them on how to use some of the farming tools and things like that. So some of them will have to come for the master classes, for the experts to talk to them and let them know, maybe with the drone, how to use the drone when it comes to farming. And then with the AI side as well, those who use the phone is not just for calls and WhatsApp. There are other stuff you can also use the phone to do, which we have to educate them on how to do that as well. Right. So I feel like everybody's involved.
I love that.
So if you get a time, just pass by and then
be a part of it. Absolutely, absolutely. Final word from you, Kofi, before I let you go.
Okay, so I would say the festival is it's more than a conference, actually. We are looking at making this the future of work lab, right? So our focus is on the workforce competitiveness. We definitely want to make sure we're actually training the next talent within digital, having the right skills, and also bridging this digital skill with the policy as well as innovation to make sure people are actually ready for 2050 upwards.
I love that. And finally, last but certainly not least, Kiswa, what are your final words?
My final words is just to encourage everybody to stay tuned. Don't miss any announcements. Don't miss any of the sessions. It's life-changing. It's transformative. And it's exciting as well. And for the content creators, especially for the Creator Awards, I think that's like the highlight for me, especially being in this space. I think that the Creator Awards is going to be really, really amazing. Black tie event. And we are going to honor some of the biggest transformers in content creation as well. So, yeah.
I love that. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through. I just had an amazing conversation with Kisiwa, Content and Business Growth Manager, MG Digital, Kofi Sam Foster, Team Lead, Digital Foundation Africa, and Rukaya Siba, Project Manager, Digital Foundation Africa. And it was all about the Africa Digital Festival 2025 that is set to happen. The continent's most influential gathering on technology and policy, a multi-event festival, ADF celebrates and unlocks Africa's digital space and future while impacting lives across the sectors. It's a unique platform where digital technologies meet policymakers, entrepreneurs, investors, governments, and innovators, all working together to shape policy that will drive Africa's digital growth. From media to edtech, fintech to agri-tech, venture capital funding to the Internet of Things, the festival brings every part of Africa's digital ecosystem to one stage. The highlights of the festival includes the prestigious ADF and Creator Awards, which will recognize and honor the outstanding players and innovators who have embraced digital to transform lives for Africa by Africans. Stay tuned for more updates on how you can be a part of this defining moment in Africa's digital journey. Now getting into some more music shortly, but not before I remind you about the luckiest *712 #712.